help all people reach their highest excellence. In the name of God, may all people be high spirits. May all beings be blessed.
हमें मल्लिका इस दिख रही है already. Wow, Mallika is too fast.
The time had now come for the gentle seats to take up the sword.
इकरार भाई थैंक यार आपकी शायरी जबरदस्त थी यार. I had a really good comments. इकरार भाई thank you so much.
100 years of these smiley volunteers. خورشید درخشان تابیده بر برگ درختان، رقصان با باد شادمان، شاخه هایشان دستال در دست، میوه هایشان هر یک به یک رنگ، همراه و همدل. Can you hear my heart beating? Can you hear it calling? Can you feel the longing? Your presence is calling. The way you share your time and your knowledge, your life, your strength and your promise. Your smile is inviting. I seek and finding. It's how we give. It's how we live. Ayo, ayo, ay, so much to celebrate. Ayo, ayo, ay, I pray we stay this way. Ayo, ayo, ay, you put me first. There's a love that's felt in her. Over and over. Toi, c'est le moi. Chahe jo naam do, chahe jo kaam ho. Nous sommes unis, nous sommes unis. Pour tout ce que nous avons, nous vous remercions. Chahe jo ho, chakra hai, vasana, dasana jaman hai. Ayo, ayo, ay, so much to celebrate. Ayo, ayo, ay, I pray we stay this way. Ayo, ayo, ay, you put me first. There's a love that's felt in her. Over and over. Warmth and compassion is kindness in action. The kind that'll be there without even asking. The thing that changed it all for me began when we became we. Your smile is inviting. I seek and finding. It's how we give.
Gurmeet
It's
Maila.
how we live. Ayo, ayo, ay, so much to celebrate. Ayo, ayo, ay, I pray we stay this way. Ayo, ayo, ay, you put me first. There's a love that's felt in her. Over and over. ليلاً ونهاراً
Guys, this is the official song for Smiley Volunteer Corps for 100 years. That's the official song for IBC 100 years.
इच्छा तारी तारी खुशी सेवा कारणे हमें छिए आहे सोरस पहलाने सोरस पछी प्रीतनी यारी तरह से जारी मोजा मोजा को मोजा मोजा मोजा
ठीक है. All right. ये सलाम नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल आदाब एंड मदद. मैं आपका होस्ट जलाल आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर. आप सब सुन रहे देख रहे हैं सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी ऑन रेडियो सुर संगम कैलगरी. अगर आप एडमिंटन में तो रेडियो सुर सागर इन एडमिंटन, या तो आप हमें फेसबुक पर, यूट्यूब पर, इंस्टाग्राम पे देखने का. सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस फॉर द स्पेशल एडिशन ऑफ सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी. आप हम जैसे पहले भी बात कर रहे थे कि वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग 83rd birthday of our Hazim, which is on this Friday, 13th of December. तो उसके लिए हमने जो है अपना पहला जो शो किया हम कॉफ़ी चला उसमें हमने जो स्माइली आर्टिस्ट को बुलाया था. आज भी और अभी भी सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी हैव आवर स्माइली एंटरप्रेन्योर्स जो एक हमारे सामने बैठी है, बल्कि दोनों मेरे सामने बैठी हैं. और फिर बाद में है हमारे साथ जो है हमारे करीम खिलानी है एंड सुलेमान रहीमानी. सो दिल जॉइन अस फॉर एज वेल. तो सबसे पहले सलमा जी, वेलकम टू द शो. कैसी हैं आप?
जी, सबसे पहले हमारे सब सुनने और देखने वालों को सलाम नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल आदाब याली मदद एंड गुड इवनिंग. आई होप आपका दिन बहुत अच्छा गुजर रहा होगा जैसे कि हमारा गुजर रहा है
जी.
और आपका हफ्ता भी अच्छा गुजरा होगा. और आजकल थोड़ा सा मौसम ठंडा हो गया है, स्नो फ्लरीज इधर उधर, ये सब दिसंबर का महीना है. व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट?
मिक्स बैग
ऑफिशियल तो खैर 21 दिसंबर से विंटर शुरू होगा, लेकिन विंटर हमारा तो बहुत पहले शुरू हो जाता है. तो जैसा कि आपको मालूम है, आज हम फिर आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर हुए हैं अच्छा सा प्रोग्राम लेके. और जैसा कि जलाल बोल रहे थे कि हमारे स्माइली वॉलंटियर्स के 100 साल पूरे हुए हैं नवंबर 19 को. सो आज इससे 100 साल पहले इमेजिन करें कि ये वॉलंटियर्स का जो है शुरू हुआ था. और इसका जो बैच था वो हमारे सुल्तान मोहम्मद शाह ने दिया था, जिसका मोटो था वर्क नो वर्ड्स. तो माशाल्लाह से दिस हैज़ बीन गोइंग ऑन फॉर वेरी वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम नाउ. और बहुत अच्छा सिस्टम है और बहुत माशाल्लाह से इसकी वजह से बहुत कुछ सब लोगों को आराम मिलता है, क्योंकि इतने माशाल्लाह से वॉलंटियर्स हर जगह काम करने के लिए तैयार होते हैं, हर तरह का काम करने के लिए तैयार होते हैं. तो इसके लिए हम सारे वॉलंटियर्स को थैंक यू करना चाहेंगे. हम सब वॉलंटियर्स हैं, लाइक हम तीनों भी यहाँ पे जो बैठे हुए हैं, वी आर वॉलंटियर्स इन वॉट एवर वे वी डू. Bashed or non-bashed volunteers, we try to help out as much as we can. तो हम उसके बारे में और भी बातें करेंगे जब हमारे दूसरे गेस्ट आएंगे. तो इस वक्त आप देख रहे हैं, और जो नहीं देख रहे हैं वो हम उनको बताना चाहते हैं. हमारी पहली गेस्ट मलिका रजानी आ गई हैं स्टूडियो में, और हम उनसे मालूम करेंगे who is मलिका रजानी. So welcome to our studio, Malika. It's very nice of you to come. I know you also came from very far, and same here. But this is life. You have to. So it's nice to have you. So tell us, who is Malika Rajani?
Okay, thank you for having me here, both
Anytime.
Jalal and Salma.
Ji, thank you.
Malika Rajani, I should say I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I have a fashion line,
Okay.
as well as I work for a car dealership. I run
Okay.
a car dealership, so I do 2 businesses on an ongoing basis.
Oh, nice. And-
So I can sell you a car with a jacket anytime. So I'll make you look good in the car that
Yeah.
you're driving.
That you're right. Yeah. So tell us, which started first, your car dealership work or your fashion designing? How they both are so different things, you know?
Yeah, I started off with a car dealership.
Okay.
I started when I moved to Canada. I had moved in between my studies, and I just joined the dealership to before I decided what I should go and do further.
Okay.
I just decided to join the dealership. That's where I learned most of my skills.
Okay.
And then one fine day I just decided, okay, this is, I was always interested in fashion, and I was like, okay, if I just get consumed in the car business, I will never get out of it.
Right.
So then I just decided after 2 or 3 years of working in the car industry to go out there and study fashion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So, like, Jalal, you would like
Yeah,
to
sure.
ask
Yeah,
something?
of course.
Then I
So of
can-
course, I think when you came last time, you came as one of the sponsor with our next level entertainment, Sharma show. And of course, so I think this is, of course, welcome to the show again. But here you are here for fashion design.
yeah.
So when you were a kid, well, you were still a kid, but when you were a little younger,
Yeah.
so you always, into the fashion thing, like.
I was not professionally doing fashion, but I
Mhm.
was creative even when I was younger.
Mhm.
I liked to design my own clothes.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid, I mean, I didn't design at that time, but if my mom picked something,
Yeah.
I had my own mind of my own, and I'd be like, no, this is what I want. I won't go with what you are choosing for
Okay.
me. I like this better.
Mhm.
So I've been always geared towards a certain, like
Like you have your
had
own brand,
mind,
basically.
yeah, and that's what piqued my interest, and people started noticing that. So even like for my sisters, for my
Mhm.
cousins, if they want clothing advice, they would come to me,
Is that right?
and that just piqued my interest further. And yeah, I always took keen
So,
interest in fashion.
so when was your first break? Like, kind
In
of
fashion
professionally?
industry?
Yeah.
I went to school in New York. I studied fashion. So
Okay.
I decided I'm not going to wait for someone to give me a break.
Yeah.
I came back home and I just started a little store,
Mhm.
a boutique called Passione,
Mhm.
with a partner of mine, Natasha. And
Right.
then after that, after a few years, I realized what people were looking for.
Of
because
course, you
because
learn.
you
yeah.
have your own creative mind, but at the
Yeah.
end you have to think of the consumer, what they want to wear.
Mhm.
What are the little details that that make them buy a garment? Like say
Right.
pockets,
Yeah.
like things like that. I learned from the retail industry,
Mhm.
so that helped me do that, and I just started off my own line. When you say big break, I still haven't had that big break.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you are here now, so that's your break. To be on Salaam Namaste.
When you were in India,
Yeah.
were you were interested in designing like I would say
Indian.
shalwar kameez, Indian clothing, or were you interested in more Western attire?
No, so in India and in Pakistan, as you know, everybody designs their own clothes,
Yeah.
or they ask the tailor how
they want
it,
how
yeah.
they want it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
With me, like I would pick up my fabrics. I would know what I would want with that fabric. So I started off with Indian clothing.
You started. with
Yeah,
that,
but Western clothing, like I would know what I would want to wear,
Mhm.
and then tweak a little bit here and there to make it look funky.
Yeah.
So, but Indian was my first way
First,
of
okay.
knowing what I wanted to like.
So, yeah,
actually
you
design.
started from Indian clothing.
So you were in New York,
Yeah,
and then you came to Calgary.
yeah,
So of course, there's a big difference. Like
Yeah.
New York is like a hub of fashion.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's New York is a hub of fashion. Also, it's tough to get a break in New York.
Of course,
Yeah.
So when
because there are so many of them.
yeah, there's a lot of designers by a dime there. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to get lost in the crowd.
Right.
So I thought it would be better to come home and have that home support, because I have friends here, I have
True.
family here. When I was starting off, I wanted these people's support to tell me, whether I'm doing whatever I'm designing, they were the
Mhm.
first one to try things on.
Right.
So I wanted an honest opinion of them telling me, if that was okay or that was
Mhm.
not good. So
Yeah.
I could get that only here.
Mm,
From
look
family
that from
and
home.
friends.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I think most, like, I have a great support system, like with friends and family. Even now, some of my best clients are my friends, and
Mm.
they spread the word. So right now, my clothing line is sold in Calgary, of course, but Toronto, Montreal,
Oh, nice.
LA, New York.
So what is it called?
Abu Dhabi. Malika Rajani.
Oh, it is called
It
Malika
is called,
Rajani.
I'm wearing one of mine.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
admiring your jacket. It's
Like,
beautiful.
did you bring it for us?
Sure.
A
you can fit it.
sample. We'll keep it.
You'll keep it. I would want you
So
to wear it.
when you design your clothes in Calgary, So where is your, where do you, yeah, where do you work for
So
it?
the way my manufacturing works is I group up with different like artisans. So the artisans that I'm currently working in, they are in China. They're a
Okay.
group of senior citizens,
Oh,
and they do the hand weaving for me.
oh,
So it gives
wow.
them employment, it gives them wages, it gives them a way of life. So it's just my way of supporting a
Group of
sector.
women.
Yeah, and now in India, I just found another group of women that needs support as well. It's like, India and Pakistan's like not generalizing it,
Yeah.
but women, it's tough for them to find work and be
Yeah,
independent.
yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is another group of women that I found that need work and they do the same kind of work. So
Yeah.
I've teamed up with them. So I see where I can give back to the community. I team up with those group of
Yeah.
people. So the ones in China, it's senior citizens, so they're very close to my heart. They're these little old people,
Yeah.
and they very intricately do some of my leather work, and the work that they do is
It's very,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah.
So like speaking of like in leather, when I came to Canada,
Mhm.
or like all of us went, like me and my parents came, they said, oh, we're gonna get leather jacket. So we bought nice like leather jackets from back from Pakistan. When we came here, hardly anyone wears.
There is season for leather
Yeah.
jackets.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a time between fall and spring,
Mm-hmm.
mostly around spring. That's where people start wearing leather jackets.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to know exactly, say from May
Mm-hmm.
till August, September, people wear leather jackets. And then again, starting off from, I think July, August, it gets a little warm, so I would say April to
Right.
probably May, June. And then again, September onwards
To
till
onward.
Okay,
it
okay.
snows first.
Yeah, because I've seen one of your model was like she was wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Model was good.
Model was good, not the clothes.
Leather.
Not the clothes. Yeah.
So when you say these seniors, so the material, so do you go to China or how do you do this work?
I've been to China a couple times,
Okay.
and now I have a rapport with my manufacturer with this group of people.
Okay,
So I don't have to go again and again.
okay,
But I talk to them on Skype, or I talk to them on like every time.
Yeah.
So there's twice I make my production. One is like fall, winter, and one is spring, summer.
okay,
So just before, the process is I'll start sketching. When designs come into mind, they go on a paper, and then I think of the fabric that I want to use. I know it's just leather, but in leather too, there's different varieties. Like there's leather, there's pony hair, there's like cowhide. So there's different kind of fabrication, but in leather. And I also do wool and cashmere blends of jackets too.
Mhm.
So I pick my fabrication, and then the weaving work is a signature in my mind. So
okay,
then I decide how many pieces I want to have signaturized, then that fabric gets sent to this group of people. They do the weaving work, and then it comes back to
Back.
the factory.
okay, so and your specialty is what? Is it
It's
leather?
outerwear. I would say outerwear because
Outerwear,
it is leather
yeah,
and woolen cashmere jacket. So everything will have a little bit of leather
Leather in it.
element in it. So,
Okay.
but mostly it's outerwear.
oh, it's outerwear mostly. So if anybody wants, okay, you don't have a shop as such, no?
Not in.
So if anybody wants to order a Malika Rajani thing, how do they do that?
Online, I sell a lot online.
Okay,
I do pop-up shops a lot.
Oh, you
So,
do?
Yeah,
Oh.
if they go to www.malikarajani.com, that's my website.
okay,
Then Instagram and everywhere there's my shop. On Facebook there's my shop. So, or just send me a text, I'll figure
Okay.
out a way, yeah.
yeah, and then they meet up with you and
Yeah,
they,
they meet.
then all the measurements are done and what kind of
So,
jackets they want
these are
and all
not
that.
measurements, so I don't do made to measure, it's
Yeah.
all production based. So
Okay.
there is sizes, extra small to
Oh, you
extra
have the
large, yeah,
production
so
base,
they can
okay.
pick whatever
They're
size.
specific.
Okay, there are so many people are watching, including including Gurmit Mahila from the next level. Sama Jamal, Salima, Shalu, Zul, Nurdin, Amit Jasani, Kareem, Tasim, I'm sorry, Then Ahmad Rajani said hi, Malik. Who's Ahmad
Yeah,
Rajani?
this is my brother from,
Okay.
he's from Knoxville, Tennessee, and then I
Tennessee.
see my sister saying, "Go Malika," that's
Yeah.
Leila.
Oh, there's a sister Leila Budra. Okay.
Yeah, that is my
The
sister
Nazina
from
Dutt, yeah.
Houston, and then my sister Salima, she's Washington. So,
Hi to everyone, to the whole Rajani family.
So you need a customer. You have your own family. They'll buy for you.
yeah, they do actually.
They do.
I have a bigger portion of my customers. This is my family. They support a lot.
So if I would say your prices are to the high level or
I
they
would
are
say
average
they
level?
range.
But they range.
They're not too cheap,
Uh-huh.
and also they're not very
Too
expensive.
Yeah.
So if you see a hand-woven jacket, complete hand-woven jacket in a designer store,
Mhm.
that should roughly cost you $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
And my jackets, they're designer. Like if you look at it, they fit really well. They look very well on people. They're roughly around between I would say 800 to 900 is the max.
Oh, that's a big difference. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's great. That's
Mhm.
great. So you're out in outerwear. So it's jackets mainly, or do you design?
No, so I have leather dresses,
Oh, yeah,
leather
dresses.
shirts, leather culottes, leather
Uh-huh.
skirts, leather pants.
Yeah.
So everything that you can imagine in leather, I will have it.
Yeah.
Look, anything for men's?
I just started a men's line.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
have,
nice.
right now, I started off with 2 men's jackets. I've gotten really good response. I sold
Oh,
out of one
nice.
style.
Okay, yeah. So you can bring out here, so you can try it out. I can try it out.
Definitely. Next time you invite me over, I will.
Done. So you were in the Everyday magazine. How did this thing happen? And what did you do?
No, I have a good connection with Avenue editor.
Mm-hmm.
She's followed me since the time I started this.
Okay.
Okay.
She's worn a couple of my designs, and so there was a opportunity for featuring Alberta designers, and so
Mhm.
she reached out to me. She's like, "I know your work. I wear a lot of your designs,
Mm.
and I like them. I want you to be in the magazine so people know of what you're
Right,
doing." So
right.
that's how that.
Okay.
Great. That's very nice. Yeah. So how do you manage your fashion designing and your being in the dealership? So how do you manage your timings?
Timing.
Yeah.
Mostly, like, dealership is my daytime job, so
Uh-huh.
it takes it's like 9 to 6, 9 to 5, whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as I go home, it's my designing time. So most of my factories are open at night.
Yeah, that's right. It's a
And
time
then
Time
difference.
difference,
Yeah.
yeah.
time difference.
Yeah,
So
that's
if I have to
that's-
sketch and stuff and talk to my manufacturer, it happens at night. And also because also the dealership is family business, if I have to do shows, if I have to do pop-up shops
Yeah,
and
then
things
you
like
can
that, it's
easily
easy for me to take a
take
day
a
and
day.
do that.
So where does your pop-up shows like they are in the markets, artisan markets?
So we
Where do they have it?
we put up special fashion shows.
Okay.
I just had one recently. It was done by my friend Lita, and
Mhm.
it was called Concept YYC.
Okay.
And it was a group of designers that she featured on her show. And there was a fashion show, and then all the designers had our pop-up shop in the
Oh, is that
in the
right?
venue.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's really cool. And then there's another fashion. They're on a bigger scale. They're called Park. They do twice a year. And they invite all the Calgary designers to come and showcase. So they do the same thing. They do a fashion show, and there's also a pop-up. So
Okay.
like, people who don't know about it should look at it, because this is also something that they can do, because people in Calgary they're always looking for something to do in the city. It's like a very boring city.
Oh, no, they're coming from New York. This is what we hear from her.
But really, people actually look for what to do in this city. So this is something, because it's a fun event. You
Yeah.
can have fun with your friends and also shop.
Sure.
Yeah.
So because I know, who are the better drivers? Is it a man or woman? So I know that. But who are the better buyers? Is it man or woman?
I think most of the men,
Levels
when
of
they,
power.
no, when they come to buy the
Yeah.
car, they always end up, like, if they leave the dealership, this
Yeah.
is what they say, I have to ask my wife.
Ooh.
Poor guys.
I want to ask those
Poor guys,
is
eh?
that actually true? That they actually go back and ask the women, or is it just a reason to just leave the dealership saying, oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
maybe I'm
But,
not.
but knowing the women these days, I think women have the power.
Yeah.
Women
So
decide.
they,
Yeah,
so
women
they have the
power.
Visa card more. They use Visa card more
Women
than the
power.
men's.
I even if it's not the Visa card, I
Mm.
think if a woman says no, or if she doesn't like a color and the guy comes back home
Yeah.
with a wrong color of the
Yeah.
car or wrong
Yeah.
model, then that's a
That's
trouble.
it.
That's it,
That's it
eh?
for them.
That's trouble.
Yeah. So now you are at the point that you are producing, designing and all. So where do you see yourself in future?
Right 2 years ago, my goal was definitely to be in bigger stores and spread my line.
Yeah.
But I think my goal in the past year has changed because the world has changed so much.
Yeah.
Everything is digitized.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I'm in bigger stores,
Yeah.
but I want to have my online presence
Online,
more.
more.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I want to work at,
Yeah.
to have my name spread through the digital media.
Digital.
So
Yeah.
that's my.
Everything, like it's online shopping is becoming more and more into fashion kind of, we should say, because people order you, they don't want to go, they don't want to stand in lineups and the parking and this and that and timing. Time is very precious right now. So everybody, like I see my children doing that, and the best thing is that they could be returned to the shop.
Yeah.
That is a very attractive thing.
Yeah.
Because see, you can order it and then you look at it and then you say, oh, it looks so different
Yeah.
and I don't think I like it. Then you can just go to that like Bay and whatever shops
Yeah.
you order,
just-
and then you just go and
Yeah.
return it, and that is something
Yeah.
very attractive. Turning is not as time consuming as looking for a
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't
yeah.
have stores in different cities, but
Yeah.
what normally I do, there's always a return label that goes
Yeah.
with the package.
Yeah,
If somebody wears it, they don't like what they see, then they just put on the return label.
and it
They
comes
just
back.
call whoever should, like, if
Yeah.
it is like Canada Post, it's easy to just drop it, but if it is FedEx, they'll come and pick up the shipment
Yeah.
too. So it's
So easy.
making it convenient for
Yes,
your
yeah,
customers
yeah.
is all like.
They all
basics.
love it because everything is getting so time
Yeah,
consuming.
exactly.
Yeah.
So nowadays so much competition now.
Yeah.
Because I think you are right in the middle of everything, right? So how you compete? What do you do for yourself to be unique?
I think.
Do you
what
have
I-
any other ways to think about your design or?
Yeah, what I currently do is pretty niche, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of leather jackets in the market. Like if somebody's looking, even I was once in a market for leather jacket.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leather jacket, but when you look at it, they're very similar.
Mm.
You pick a really low-end brand, or you
Yeah.
go to the highest
Yeah,
end brand. There is one style that is called the moto jacket, and it is the exact same jacket in different colors and
Yeah.
but what if you go on my website and if you just check out the style, even one black jacket, my customers have 4 or 5 off.
Mm.
Why? Because they all are different from each other.
Mhm.
There's something different about the other. There's a lot of hand weaving things. So there's a lot of intricacies. There's a lot of detail.
Mm.
So all that matters to people.
Of
It
course,
matters to
yeah.
me as,
Yeah,
as a
it does.
designer too. So I think that's how I differentiate myself. I don't go with what is in trend. I go with what is going to last forever.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my trick.
Mm.
Oh, great. That's really neat. Yeah. So anybody else in your family is like you?
Both my sisters, they're very creative.
Okay.
You know Salima.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, she's very creative.
She's also like whoever runs a beauty business, they
Yeah.
have to have that creativity as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
My sister in Houston, she's a henna artist and she is unbelievable. Like
Mhm.
her art is really out of the world. And
Okay.
then my cousin Sarah, we were born and raised around, like we were born on the same day and we were raised together. So both
Oh.
of us, we hold like very similar interest in
Interest.
fashion.
Okay.
Like she got kids and she got
And
really
where is she?
busy with it. She's in Nashville, Tennessee.
National. Okay. Okay. So
But
she does also fashion designing.
she doesn't, we did it together, but
Yeah.
she doesn't do it as profession anymore.
Uh-huh.
But also our family, like we have cotton mills,
Okay.
which is like a byproduct of textile mills.
Yeah.
So, and also like we had a little store back home for like saris and things
Oh,
like
is that right?
So
Okay.
it is.
So all
a
this is,
family.
yeah, it is,
Yeah.
it is like a family thing, yeah, it happens like that, yeah, very nice, very nice.
So you do your own fashion shows, like
Yeah.
yeah. Eh? So
Yes.
when is the next one? Like, are you planning anything?
Actually, yeah, the next fashion show I have is actually February 10th in LA.
Okay.
And
In
then-
LA.
In LA, yes.
So are we getting your tickets?
You fly yourself to LA, I can get you in the show.
No, the airplane. I'll get the other ticket myself.
And then I have another show in Paris on
In
February
Paris.
28th.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you're going
Nice.
internationally now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Good for you, good for
wow.
you.
Because I
we
think
are so
LA and then the
proud, yeah.
Paris are the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those
Big
are
market.
the hub. The LA one is very close to Golden Globes, during Golden Globes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
hopefully I can convince a celebrity to wear one of my jackets.
Yeah.
And then
Actually, we don't have our time, otherwise we would.
Yeah, yeah, for
We are
sure.
so busy,
So
otherwise
busy,
Mika, you don't have to look
so
for a.
busy, yeah.
We are the
I'm so
homegrown
sorry to
celebrities.
hear that. True that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's so nice, and you know something, when you create something, like
Yeah.
it's like when I do my art,
True.
and you know when I create something and it's admired by people and it's bought by people, then you feel the same thing that,
Yeah,
you know,
the
oh, I
excitement.
created this
Yeah.
thing. And the same thing goes for the clothes, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're creating and sketching, you know, I do my sketching also the
Yeah.
same way. So it's the creativity comes into, you know, into
When you
play.
see
and
the finished product,
product, then you say, oh my God,
someone,
yeah, that's-
yeah. Sometimes I'm amazed. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I
that's
did
really
that.
good.
Yeah, no, that's so nice, you know, like we have, now, you know, like in our community, before we never used to see
No,
these things.
no, I think this is unique. I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
know,
of it
like
anywhere.
journalism,
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
smiley people hardly went into journalism.
True.
And they are anchors on TV and radio
Yeah.
and
You,
and radio.
radio.
And radio, yeah.
No, no, of course we hear like so many names now. You know, like TSN we have people
Yeah,
working.
people, yeah.
I think
so
you know feel less proud as
things
well
are,
as this man.
things
Yeah.
are, everything is getting bigger
Yeah,
and bigger
bigger
and
and
different. You know, just, you know, we had few things happening, either you did into, you know, like you did your BA or MA or MBA or, you know, and then you're a doctor or a dentist for girls, you know, like what else? But now when you look around and you see so many different things,
Yeah.
it's so nice to see that, yeah. It's
Okay, we
nice.
got other people joining as well, including Chaudhry Yaku from the Dawud restaurant. Thank you so much. Sarah, don't you talk?
Sarah is my
Yeah,
cousin.
cousin,
Yeah.
the one
All right,
who born on
Nina
the
ji, okay.
same day.
Nina Raj, Helen, Ghulam Mustafa ji, Jatin Kapoor, Pritesh Talaki. Thank you so much, Bhaijan.
Thank you to everyone who's
Thank
watching
you.
and listening to us and taking interest.
So you know maybe next time we can have some models here. We can do the live,
We
you know,
can,
live
definitely.
fashion, eh? Isn't it
Yeah,
something?
definitely.
So we have to be creative.
Or maybe I call you live on my fashion show.
Yeah.
You come and do a live there.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You can afford that. So I think you.
Oh, then my bad.
Yeah. So you know when you sell cars.
Yeah.
So let's say you know you're selling car and the guy says, oh no, it's too expensive, or give me this much, like maybe promo or something. So do you think, okay, you know, I should give me one jacket, you know, at least buy a car?
I don't mix the two businesses, but it's a good idea. I should have a rack of my jackets there. I'll be like, hey, you can get a discount, but you can get this $1,000 jacket for free, and then I claim the expense from my own company.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Salima won't say no.
I should ask her that.
So you know, which one do you prefer? Like your jacket market or your car market?
I think the fashion design is my love,
Yeah.
and now the car industry is growing on me too.
Yeah.
But it started off as something that would support me to carry forward my dream. But
True.
now I think I enjoyed the car business.
Is that right?
Yeah, they enjoy that. Yeah, but they're two different.
They're two
Two
very
different,
yeah,
completely
very
different
They're two
worlds.
very different things, but like if you think about it on a daily basis, like even car, they're very like there's a lot of design involved in
Yeah,
it. When I
that's
look
right.
at the seats and leather seats and stuff, I'm actually like very intricately looking at all the details. Toyota seats they're environmentally like the leather that they use,
Mhm.
that's environmentally treated, so it has a cooling yarn, so
Oh.
it cools and heats really fast. So
Fast, yeah.
things like that, like I learned from this industry,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
think of
You're
applying to
doing
my
it using
own
the
field.
leather,
Yeah, that's
So,
interesting. Yeah,
so it's
that's
a lot that,
interesting.
and even the way the structure of the cars is my design is very very structured. Like
Mhm.
my jackets are very
Yeah.
structured, and I get the inspiration from buildings and all
Right,
such.
right,
Wow.
right.
And now I'm getting inspired by the cars, so I
Wow.
think it's
That's
a win-win.
interesting.
Yeah, no, it makes
Mix
sense.
Two things, and I understand. When you see the leather seats and all,
Yeah.
then your mind's okay. Can this be used in my clothing? Like cooling effect and the heat effect and all that,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty
Because
cool.
see, we have extreme temperatures here,
Yeah.
and then in summer it's not as
Yeah.
hot, but
exactly.
it's but if you have a cooling little
Yeah.
that leather on you and you feel very nice about it,
Exactly.
and then the same leather in winter can be
Can be a
warm. Yeah. So yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, nice. And
Anything
the
you want to
colours
say
and
before you
all.
go?
Before I go, I just want to actually mention I have
Yeah.
this is something that is social line for me. So I also have a cancer clothing line.
Oh,
So
What do you have?
nice.
A clothing line for
Cancer patients.
Wow.
So this is it's called thermosons. So the reason for this is when the cancer patients they're going through
Mhm.
chemotherapy.
Uh-huh.
They go through these temperature variations. Sometimes they're very warm and sometimes they're very cold.
Yeah.
So we've used fabric that is that has the ability to control the temperature. So
Oh.
if the I'm saying customer, but if the patient is too warm,
Yeah.
it has the cooling effect, and if the patient is cold,
Mhm.
it has that it detects the heat from their body and it
Yeah.
warms
Yeah.
up their body.
Wow.
And also it has ports, so they don't have to wear the hospital gowns and such.
Yeah.
They can just wear the jacket and it has ports, so
Yeah.
if
So
any.
Yeah.
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 You know, you
Yeah.
have to carry
So,
that.
I mean, right now, we are like trying this line in India and UAE,
Mhm.
but we just eventually will try and get it here to North America, but North America needs more like validation for the product
Yeah, that's right.
because it's a medical
Right,
product. So,
right, right.
so yeah, right now it's that, hopefully.
But why did you think for cancer? Why? Like any
So,
reason?
one of my business partner and this line, his dad was going through cancer.
Okay.
And at the same time, he was going through dialysis for
Oh,
that as
okay.
well. So he had two things going on at the same time and he was suffering a lot. So my friend, he contacted me, he's like, you're a designer. I've noticed that every time my dad goes to the hospital, he's not comfortable in the
Cotton
hospital
gowns.
gowns.
Yeah.
And he gets really cold. And then, the blanket and all of those things bother him. So could you think of something? So
Mhm.
both together
Interesting.
we
Very
came up
Yes.
with this.
Oh, that's really
And
neat.
it helped him. His dad is no longer
Okay.
like he's not alive, but it helped him. So I think it is something that probably can extend help to
Yeah.
Yes,
a
yes.
lot of
Definitely,
other
yeah.
people.
You just have to market,
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
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 That's
So
right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that is
Great.
something that I'm
Wow.
proud of. I hope that.
It
goes
it
somewhere.
takes off. Yeah, it will definitely. And I think the hospitals, as soon as they come to know, they, especially for the cancer patients, yeah. We wish you all the luck. You will do something good for this.
Yeah, but if you have anything for the radio host, let us know.
Yeah, you might.
Ask me why you too cold, are you too
Yeah,
hot?
too
Yeah,
hot.
because we get hot here sometimes, too hot. Heater is hot. Our Ranjit Sidhu pays all the bills, so it's too hot sometimes. But in a winter time or in a
Maybe I
summer
need
time.
to get you out of this hot environment and invite you to one of my shows. You can come there. Maybe you can join the fashion show. You can run one of the shows. You can be there with
On the ramp?
Wow, yeah.
Me and Salmanji on the ramp.
Exactly.
So guys, there is a Sufi night is happening on December 27 at the Magnolia Banquet Hall. It's presents by Burhan Khan, and the feature singer is Hina Nasrullah from Pakistan, and Farwa Khan will be here, Farhana Maqsood, and our own Jamal Raja will be singing. And the tickets are starting, I believe, from $35 and up, and the senior tickets are only $5. Senior tickets are only $5. It's basically it's
Great
free.
show for them.
And of course, Salaam Namaste Calgary and the Radio Susangam are one of the media sponsor. So thank you so much. It's on December 27. It's a Friday night at the Magnolia Banquet Hall. Hina Nasrullah. It's gonna be Sufi night, live music in Calgary. Yes, Ramaji.
Yeah, so that's great. And I think this is the first time I'm really sitting and talking to her that long in Jamaat Khane. I cannot talk to her because I'm always busy. So I'm so glad that I found out so much about her and her business, both businesses. And it's nice, and this is how I love to sit and talk to, and I don't have anything on my mind, and I can sit nicely and talk to them and come to know more about them. And this is how I've come to know lots of people and who are they, what are they, and what do they do. And it's nice to know that. So I'm really happy that you came.
और भी लोगों ने join किया,
Yeah.
including Melissa from Florida, Barkat Ali, Salma, Amilani, Aditya from India. I think he's still in India.
He's still in India.
See, we have viewers from everywhere.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
From all over North America
I
and
really
all over
want to
Asia.
thank you guys for having me.
No,
and
you're more
hearing
than
me
welcome.
out. What
Well, I think it was.
Yeah,
I think it was.
It was
good
an
for us
eye
too.
opener
Yeah.
for us too, like people, young people like you, managing two businesses
Yes.
and doing such great work, and especially the last information you gave us, it's going to be amazing, and they will be really thankful to you, people.
And
because
plus,
that's so true.
on the
Yeah.
serious note, if you want us to do live show from your dealership, love to do it.
Definitely.
Let us know. I think you guys open till 9 or something. Dealership, no?
We opened till 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe on the weekend we can meet, so we can just come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over, we'll serve you popcorn.
Popcorn. Actually, we just changed our mind. Without lunch, we don't go anywhere.
I have a lot of biryani from here, Northeast. Take it to
You
Hyderabad.
better say thank you to Salima.
Salima, yeah, thanks for the biryani.
Food for
वो
you.
सलमा जी है वो अपना आधा खा चुकी है already.
नहीं, मैंने touch भी नहीं किया सलीमा.
Hussein Ladakh is watching from Pakistan. See, we have everywhere.
India,
Pakistan,
Pakistan,
US.
Oh, actually, one of my manufacturers from Sialkot,
Sialkot,
Pakistan.
is that right?
Yeah.
Actually, Sialkot is very famous for that.
Sialkot is famous for leather manufacturing.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Hussein bhai, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you everyone, thank you. I
Thank
hope
you,
you
Malika.
got
Thank
so much out of it, and please go and visit her website www.malikarajani.com
Yes.
and see her nice leather and cashmere and wool outerwear, and please order because you can see what she's wearing right now. Come,
Looks
Yunbin.
really
Show-
nice.
Yeah, show
Looks
yourself, yeah.
I love that, I love the color combination.
Yeah, I will take the pictures and we'll post them on our Facebook, and you can see how beautifully dressed she is. And please go and visit her website and order some nice outerwear, and you will not find it in the shops. That's the best
Absolutely.
thing, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming, and it's nice to know more about you and your work. And it's always nice to sit and talk like this. So thank you.
And if any one of you want to join our show, let us know. You can message me and Salmaji,
Yeah,
and
if
just
anything,
let us know what you do,
interesting, yeah.
and we'll try to get you as long as you bring us a lunch dinner. All done. Thank you so much. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're gonna go to Edmonton, talk to Karim Gilani on the occasion of like we were talking Haznom's birthday. They released a new song. So we'll hear the song as well as then we'll talk to him from Edmonton. Then we'll go to Pakistan, talk to Suleiman Day. So he released one song in Pakistan. So we'll talk to him. We're an international show too. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll take some pictures, post on the Facebook tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys can comment as well tomorrow. Thank you so much.
That's
All the
it.
best to you.
Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing,
for coming.
amazing job.
Yeah.
Great. We need more people like you.
Yep. Definitely.
Thank you so much. Back in 5 minutes. Thank you.
I think you should eat.
He should eat now.
Thank you so much.